I have had one of the most humbling experiences of my life in the last couple of weeks, and that is this. I went for a bike ride with my wife, Sharon. She has been spending the better part of 6 months training for a triathlon sprint, which means that she has been training to swim more than a half mile, to bike more than 12 miles, and to run roughly 3 miles, all in one event. And so as a part of her training regiment, she's been swimming well over a mile at a time. She's been running well over 5 miles at a time. And when she goes for a bike ride, she goes 20 miles. Not only does she go 20 miles, but she goes so at an average clip of 18, 19 or so mile an hour. So when I jump on my bike to go for a ride with her, guess what? I can't keep up. It's a struggle for me to keep up, and it's humbling because I want to keep up, I want to go fast, but she just seems to put her head down and she pulls away from me. And I just simply can't do it. No matter how much I want to, how much desire I have, I just am not physically in the shape to do so. And it got me to thinking a lot about the Christian walk, the Christian journey. You know, Paul talks to us about training ourselves and being trained in the faith and whatnot. And it got me to think about the fact that for those of us who have been a part of the faith for quite some time, sometimes we don't realize how easy things are that may not be quite so easy for new believers. And sometimes I think we need to slow down and we need to look over our shoulder and recognize that we have new believers that may be trying to keep up with us, and they simply can't. It's not because they don't want to. It's not because they don't have passion. It's not because they don't love Jesus. It just simply means, it's just simply because they don't have as much experience. They haven't had as much training as we had. So their endurance is not up to where it needs to be. And for those of you who are young in the faith, my encouragement for you is this. Because as discouraging as it was for me to try to keep up with Sharon, it was also a bit inspirational to see how far she has come in a relatively short period of time as a result of her training. And it has inspired me to want to ride more and want to train so that I can spend more time with her. And so for those of you who are young in the faith, I would encourage you to seek out those who have more endurance, who have been trained and who are training and they're further along in their faith, so that you can come alongside of them and be inspired. So it's just something for both of us, both populations, I guess, of people to think about. For those who are mature, to look back and realize that those that are younger in the faith, they just want to keep up and they need a little bit of encouragement and inspiration. And for those of you who are young in the faith, that you find those people who you can surround yourself with that are more mature, that have more endurance, that they've grown and they've been trained, so that you can learn from them and be inspired. I hope you have a great week. God bless.